islands, making camp, collecting treasure, collecting kind of resources. And it seems like on the ship that people have very specific roles as well within the crew.
Right. Let me scrub back and we can actually get a closer look at that. That's one of the things that excites me about this, what we've seen of Sea of Thieves so far, is that it seems like different players have very, very different roles on the ship. We're seeing one person steering the ship, someone else sort of managing the sails, someone else presumably climbing up to sort of the crow's nest at the top. Another thing that I wanted to point out here real quick is just the very, very stylized types of characters. Like
almost kind of vinyl-esque, like they've been carved slightly. And it's about that, the world as well. There's a kind of smoothness to it.
Absolutely, I agree. You know, they're not going for realism. It's very much sort of a heightened reality.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite Easter eggs in the trailer. Grog Males, which is a good pirate-based pun around Greg Males, who's been at Rare for like 20-odd years. He was the creative director in Donkey Kong Country and Banjo, so maybe he's overseeing this game.
I wonder if that 89, we would have to go back and check the Wikipedia or whatever source. Maybe that's the year he joined, potentially. But either way,
that's a good shout.
Either way, this is the year, you know, sort of a rare deep cut there, if you will. Okay, so here's another nice little detail, right? You can see, well, let's let it play through once, and then we'll rewind. So you were saying that it looks like maybe this chest...
It looks like it's a trigger. It looks like it's trapped, and it brings these kind of skeletons back to life.
Yeah, I accidentally skipped there. Here we go. Yeah. I think you're exactly right. It's like, it seems like, you know, you hit this treasure chest, but all is not. It seems, you know, sort of activating that brought these, you know, brought these skeletons out against you.
See, I like the look of this, that you can somehow turn against people on your crew. That you can mutiny, or maybe something like that. Or if there's multiple crews, as this section implies, maybe you can kind of infiltrate other crews.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. This is one of the big things we don't know about this game is exactly how this multiplayer works or how really any of it works. But they're obviously hinting at some sort of ship versus ship combat where everybody's manning a different station. And, you know, maybe, again, we don't know if this is just multiplayer or if it is an MMO. But either way, you know, crew versus crew reminds me of things like, you know, Battlegrounds in World of Warcraft or, you know, team versus team in any shooter. I like that sort of new spin on team-based multiplayer, for sure.
And the land stuff, to me, implies that you're forced onto land to acquire resources. Like what we see, there's camp, there's barrels, there's things to loot. So maybe that's why you're forced on land into these kind of dangerous situations.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is sort of a first, you know, world reveal trailer, so, you know, some of this is us very much speculating. But you're totally right? Like, we've obviously seen ship-based gameplay, we've seen land-based gameplay, and they wouldn't have it
and all of those people as well.
The
Donkey Kong Country Trilogy
like
Relay is amazing. I want to give a huge shout out to Achilles58 and his entire crew for bringing that together. It's not just two teams.
Absolutely. So, I mean, this is a game that I'm absolutely excited to learn more about, but we didn't want to waste any time sort of slowing down and taking a closer look at the trailer with all of you at home. So,
9 of the best
really
players in the world.
I hope you are too.
The reason why I think this is like the perfect choice for a relay is because no matter which team you root for, whether it's Team Diddy, Dixie, or Kitty with matching jerseys, that no one is ever going to be out of the relay. DKC1, you've got frame perfect jump rolls all over.
What's up, guys? This is Justin. I'm here with Daniel. Hey. We're at E3 2015, and I'm extremely excited to be taking a closer look at Sea of Thieves. This is the new, I mean, it was a surprise until kind of the end of the trailer, but the new game from Rare.
They announced the Rare Collection, but they then went straight into this, which is their full big game, new game.
Yeah, I mean, now that the Kinect is kind of dead, or maybe that's a little mean, but, you know, honestly, what I'm getting at is that, you know, Rare is no longer relegated to just making, you know, little Kinect games. They're actually back to making proper big video games now. And
this looks like the most ambitious one. Craig Duncan, the studio head, was on stage talking about unlimited freedom, the biggest fantastical world they've ever created.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm really excited about these
I don't know,
Super
the
Mario
audio is going to be
Brothers
pretty
1
low,
and
but we're
2
getting some nice piratey
And for me,
music.
It's
really about
jaunty.
the players,
Yeah,
in my mind,
it's
sort
a
of
jaunty
old
piratey
versus
tune.
new school. On the
This
new
game
side,
is
you've got
almost
Cosmic
tailor-made
12 and
for
Darby
me, for
and
Justin
you all
Davis,
know,
because
but
it's a
on the old
cartoon
school
pirate
side, it's really
player
kind of
adventure
Andrew
that's just
G.
incredibly
Book of Zelda 1. I read that book.
They wouldn't have one right now. They like this.
Alright, so what's he going to be running?
Right in the trailer, it looks like you slept there overnight. There's a kind of small
Big Nose the
fire,
Caveman.
campfire, so...
Of course, yeah, of course.
That was definitely my next pick.
So, I mean, this is a game that I'm absolutely excited to learn about. We didn't waste any time slowing down and taking a closer look at the trailer. We're really excited.
Right, of course.
That is not Zelda 2.
Alright, well, I got one more for you. Alright, so Loho, this is a guy who is basically one of the best Super Nintendo speedrunners out there. He's got world records in 15 games. No really competitive stuff like
What's up, guys? This is Justin. I'm here with Daniel. Hey. Yeah, I mean, now that the Connect is kind of dead,
Games Like Quick is really good at kind of bringing
you know, honestly, what I'm getting at is that, you know, Rare is no longer
another thing we got
to
is
just making,
kind of a quirky controller
where
if you've ever wanted to see a game played with
and this looks like the most ambitious one. The studio head was on stage, was talking about unlimited freedom, the biggest fantastical world.
I mean, we've played Kirby's Tilt and Tumble before by
absolutely.
kind of shaking the cube around. This time we're playing with the Dance Revolution.
It's jaunty.
Yeah,
if that isn't enough for you, we also have a fishing rod controller where we're going to be playing Sega Bass
cartoon. It's just incredible.
I mean, we've got a PC block full of mouse games. We've also got Mario Paint for another mouse game with the Super Nintendo mouse. So those are going to be much.
We're finally playing to the fishing rod audience out there.
That's right. There's one person at home like,
Baby!
It says that it's a fantastic
I actually want to jump forward to Saturday night, the finale of the marathon.
So maybe this is a message that players are able to leave for each other, but at the very least it is foreshadowing some sort of large. There's going to be something
in those water that's not sharks.
Exactly right. And now this is the moment where the game sort of reveals itself. Wait, that's a name over someone's head. This is a multiplayer
Wind Waker SD
and
now.
it looks like
you know what? I'm going to donate $1 for every
That's what I wanted to send on to the beach. Confirmed.
You know what? At the end of the week, I'm still going to be able to afford my taco bill.
there you go.
We are going to spend almost no time in that boat. We are going to thank you.
This is
Taco Bell. All right. We're going to be super swimming across every bit of water you see. We're going to be darting across every plane, every room.
Yeah, well, it seems like maybe there's elements that would imply it's MMO, like going exploring the sea, going to islands, making camp, collecting treasure,
we've got potentially
and it seems like on the ship that people have very specific goals as well.
This is a game that the fans have wanted for a long time, the runners have wanted, and it finally gets its debut here, AGDQ 2017. TGH the runner has been basically on a world tour with this game for the last several weeks, running it in just about every online marathon that there was, so the commentary is very fluid. The game does not look like what you expect it to. If you've never seen an Undertale speedrun, show up and learn something, because you're going to find out that the game is way more
Final esque, it's about that the world as well, it's kind of smoothness to it.
Yeah, I believe the William Shakespeare quote was "to hug or not to hug." That is the question. And you guys will decide that with your donation dollars as you can bid to hug or shun at the end of Undertale. So get those bid wars going. Let's see if it passes Kill and Save the Animals this year.
Maybe he's overseas.
Yeah, that's right. I think it was Hamlet actually. Yeah, so check that out.
Either way,
all right. Well, at this point, we're going to bring in the fifth member of our team. We have Darkman sitting with Ion, the first runner of AGDQ. So let's get an interview with Darkman.
So you were saying that it looks like...
All right. Hello, guys. I am Darkman. With me here is Ion. I am Bravery. Hello. How are you doing, Ion?
I'm doing fine, Darkman. How are you today?
Good. You seem kind of
I think you're exactly right.
bored.
It's
You
like,
don't
it
really
seems
enjoy
like,
this
you
right
know,
now.
it's
I want to
chest
play the
puzzles
game,
that
dude. That's what I'm here
seems, you know,
for.
sort of activating that throughout the
You don't want to interview with me. That's really it, right?
No, let's just get it over with. Ask me the questions. Let's go.
Oh, okay. All right. Most important question.
Turn against people on your crew.
What's it about?
What's it about?
Yeah, maybe something
Well,
like that.
it's
Or
about a
there's
bunch of apes
multiple
that escaped and I
crews
could
that
capture
this
you. I think that's
implies.
implied in the name.
Kind of
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
mean,
so
absolutely.
seriously,
This is,
first
one
run of the
things we
marathon.
don't know
You
about
are a
this game is
veteran of
exactly
GDQ.
how
This
this
is not the first time you've done a run, but if I'm not
any of it
mistaken, this is
works,
the first
but
time you've
they're
done a
obviously
run.
hinting
So
at
is
some
that
ship
any
versus
different
ship
feeling
combat.
than what you're
Everybody's
used to, or
manning
you
a
feel
different
like you
station,
draw my
and maybe again we don't know if this is just multiplayer.
I feel like
or
you
is
could
it
put me in the
MMO,
first
but
spot.
either
I
way,
could probably play it the same way I usually do.
reminds me of things
Yeah,
like
just pass the
Battlegrounds
you
or
know.
Warcraft,
Catch some monkeys.
Yeah,
awesome.
I
Alright.
like that sort of new
What do you think about
spin,
new Super Girl?
team-based.
Super Hurt Girl is the hottest game, and you should probably
And
play
the
it.
land stuff to me implies
What do
that
you
you're
think
forced
about
onto
monkeys?
land to acquire resources.
I'm a big fan.
What we see
I
is
have
there's
a
barrels
monkey,
and things to loot, so
whole
maybe that's why
bunch
you're
of
forced
monkey
onto
merchandise. I have a monkey pillow on the
situation.
couch that you'll see.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
very
this is
soon.
sort of a
I got some
first,
special
world
props and
reveal
everything.
trailer, so
I like
great.
it.
you know,
I like it.
very much speculating.
You
But
like
you're
me.
totally right? Like we've obviously seen ship-based gameplay.
You think
we've
I can
seen
skip that
land-based
question
gameplay,
and come back
and they
later?
wouldn't
Okay.
have you running
All
around
right.
land like
Most
this unless you had
important
something
final
to do.
question. Out of the
Right at the beginning of the
6
trailer, it
people
looks
on the
like you
pre-show,
sit there
including
overnight. There's
yourself,
kind of a smouldering
who
fire,
is the
like a
cutest
campfire,
one
so,
here?
you know, maybe stay on land for extended
Wait,
periods. of time.
come on.
Absolutely.
Who
So
said
this is a
this?
game that I'm absolutely excited to learn more about. We didn't
It's
waste
probably-
any time sort of
That's my goal.
All right, guys. Well, once again, give it up for Ion. He is going to be opening up Ape Escape 2 on the PS2 in about 15 minutes. I am Darkman, and I'm going to send it right back to the pre-show, guys.
Thank you, Darkman, for the interview. And I just want to point out that I am disappointed.
What's up, guys? This is Justin. I'm Daniel. We're at E3 2015. I'm extremely excited to be taking a closer look.
I want to talk now a little bit to the viewers.
I mean, it was a surprise.
Obviously,
we actually announced the recollection at the end there and straight.
But we also have some important for you.
Yeah, I mean,
I've got cameras around the table. The pride.
You know, honestly, what I'm getting at is that, you know, Rare.
Nice plushies over there. We've got some nice frames here. When you see the prizes pop up on screen, that's your
This
cue.
looks like the most ambitious one. Great.
So you can just stick with them when you see them. And we also have bonus games that people can.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of bonus games. You can
Yeah, it's John T. Bell. This is a post game
There's a ton of games like that, so check out the donations. There's tons of them. You want to see them all.
And of course, the incentives are back in school, so you can
says
donate
that
for
it's
things
a
like
fantastic
I think those are like Final Fantasy
So maybe this is
it's very easily about trends that some make and create. So I mean, those
There's gonna be
games
something
in those
a
that's
new
not charged.
significance there, I think. So check out
And now
all
this
you
is the
can
moment.
bid for at GamesDoneQuick.com. You can see the tracker as well to see what's in the lead. And of course, that information will be relayed to you on the stream as well. All right, I want to talk about
descend onto the
potentially
beach,
the biggest
Paris
new
confirmed.
addition
There's lots
to
and lots of things.
GameCube this time around on Thursday. We
So
have the first ever mystery game tournament at AGDQ.
This is
Now, this is a format where players go head-to-head in games they've never speedrun before, they haven't rehearsed. A lot of times they don't even know what the game
Well, it
is.
seems
They
like
have to
maybe there's
think
elements
on their
that
feet, improvise. We
apply to
invited
MMOs,
16
like,
players
you
to
know,
this
you
tournament, and
can
to whittle it down to the top score, and they'll be live on the stage on Thursday.
And it seems like
I'm
the shit
excited about it because I
about
like
very
the
specific
format is
roles
just
as well.
different from the other stuff that we have scheduled in this little mini tournament.
That's one of the things that excites me about this.
And I think it's really appropriate because just over the past year, we've been driving tournaments, just dozens of games that we've been tournaments. So then it's a huge factor in strength to speedrun the game as a whole. And I think it's really awesome to see it represented here in GameCube. And how appropriate that it is in this new tournament. That's by far the largest and the longest running of the Speed tournament out there.
Absolutely.
9 mystery tournaments coming up on MTX. This is one of the favorites.
Either way, this is the year, you know, sort of the,
There's a skill to it,
I
right?
do think there's a skill to just being able to play a game and just immediately pick up on what you need to do and what the controls
So you
are
were saying
and
that
how
it
to use them in a way to get
maybe this
from point
chest.
A to point B.
It's like it's a trigger, it looks like it's trapped.
Maybe potentially never played or maybe even never heard of. And we have so many different genres of these
Yeah,
games,
yeah, yeah.
from
I think you're exactly
platformer
right. It's like
games
it
to
seems
puzzle
like
games to
you know,
lawnmower-based games. We've seen those and I think it speaks to the fact that you often see kind of a lot of the same players doing
People
Yeah, I mean, the biggest argument for the skills in tournaments that you do because we have Andy's tournament is one of the last mystery tournaments in a row virtually uncontested. Nobody has.
This is
I think this could be the chance to be brilliant. Use Pizza's one mystery tournament before he's also in this. If you
They're
do
obviously
blind play
hinting
games
at
like
some
this
sort of
ship tournament, you can walk in and take 3 hours to try to get 1,000 saves in the game. So either he's really good or I'm really bad. Probably both.
either way.
Also got the Mexican runner who's basically got a yeah, so I feel like this is and of course our Scotland York team is now you mentioned I'll give you the reason why he released this tournament. He competed in this event
talking about.
Only 90s kids are clapping.
Only 90s kids know what they're talking. Oh, like me. Nick Arcade. Players are just a little bit better. So you guys should definitely show them.
We're really excited.
Yeah. So we'll check that out on Thursday. By the way, I noticed the monitor go off here, and the reason I want to bring that up is I want to be the first person to say it's never happened before. We got it in there. So I want to talk a little bit about the schedule as we wrap up.
We're at E3 2015, and I'm extremely excited to
Sell me
take
on
a closer look at Sea of Thieves. This is a
new super
surprise until kind of the
This looks like the most ambitious one.
It's great. I mean, this lovely show is here on our lovely voices because it's a cartoon pirate. You also have live action just on the scene. Ion most underrated top-players, runners in the Steam runs the host games at a very high level. Tons of cool tricks and stuff. The other game's going to be having a great time there. Ocarina of Time 3D after that, but then Darkman 78, everyone. You guys are watching Ocarina of Time 3D. If there's one theme of 3D Zelda, they try to patch it, and it doesn't work. This game's still bugged, and you guys are going to love that. First transition there. How about tonight? The best races for the double rise.
There's going to be something
Saturday, Sunday. Take it off right.
Okay, I'm going to go with Monday. In the morning, we've got this fantastic Super Nintendo block. Great stuff in it, like Magic Sword, Smart Ball. And in the evening, we've got the NES block with Blaster Master and the Ninja Gaiden. So I think Monday is going to have my
All right. We are running out of time, so cue the lights and sound effect.
The big question.
Man, that production value, right?
All right, so now I'm going to give you the question you want. I jumped ahead earlier, but I want an underrated game that people at home don't know they should watch.
Yeah, the game I just mentioned to you guys earlier. You ever heard of the new Super Hook Girl? It's going to be going on Monday morning. 12 hours right now or something, 18 hours right now. BJW always brings it. This game has some of the craziest movement you will ever see in a speedrun. New Super Hook Girl, Monday morning.
Foundation of speedrunning. You might say, well, that's not really kind of dormant for a while. Now, Cool Kid has been playing it all the time recently. I've been watching his streams. He tears this game apart, so I can't wait to see what he does with it.
It's just the very, very
I'm going to pick Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Now, this is not the 2D Zelda game that you would think of, but honestly, you're going to love this speedrun. There's so much work has gone into optimizing it. It's got a growing speedrun community, and I think that it's going to be a great show by DDX7.
All right, what I'd like to do now is remind us of a great event that happened at SGC 2016. It was the first time that a runner was thrown into the dumpster, literally losing a race. So I thought we'd bring back that tradition by bringing in the dumpster for this event. So for each of you, I'm going to give you a race, and you need to decide who's taking last place in that race, and who's that be in the dumpster. Okay? So we'll start with Blecky. You have the Super Mario Bros. Race. You've got Andrew. You've got Darby. 3 men enter. 1 goes in the dumpster. Wow, Darbian in the dumpster. Wow. Savage. Okay. All right. Spike, you're up. I'm going to give you the Mega Man X.
Oh, yeah, you are.
You've got Kingdom Hearts. You've got Zamala. You've got Wolverine. You've got Crystal Unclear. 4 men enter. 1 goes in the dumpster.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you guys a little history lesson. I bring you back to 2016, the last time this four-way race happened. Now, we have a man who has performed on this stage many, many times. That's a countless world records. But I saw a man who also couldn't select the right stage. Caleb Iceland Barnes is going in the dumpster, arms and all.
Wow, all of you going in the dumpster. Wow. That is bold. We're going to get narrative. It's a hard
maybe
choice,
that's why you're forced
but you must throw one in the dumpster.
Dangerous situations.
So
yeah, I mean, obviously this is sort of a first
it's
reveal trailer, so
and that's a really tough choice because I
very
like
much
both countries, I like both the
But you're
runners.
totally right.
So what I decided to do is choose the national dishes of both of these countries and make my decision based on that.
See, we got the pizza, we got the Swedish meatballs there.
And I gotta say, as much as I love pizza, and I really do like pizza, the Swedish meatballs really did it for me. They were delicious. So I'm sorry, Gyarados, you gotta go in the dumpster.
That's good logic right there. I'm actually going to take that out of the dumpster and I'm going to eat it later. All right, well, we'd be remiss to end the show without talking about how everybody talks about video games these days, which is to compare them to Dark Souls. So what I would like you to do is take a game in the schedule and say that it's the Dark Souls.
Skateboarding video games.
You brought it back around. I get it. Didn't understand it before, now I get it.
I want to watch it.
Wow.
Yeah. Super Monkey Ball 2 is the Dark Souls of Donkey Kong
The
Country.
audio is going to be pretty low, but we're going to
Rolling monkeys! Yes, rolling monkeys!
Alright, Mario Paint is the Dark Souls. We're getting a signal here from behind the camera that they're telling us we're losing all of our values. So we're going to have to wrap up the show. I want to thank Darkman for his interview. Obviously, thank you Golden. I'm going to do the hashtag ADQ2017 all week long on Twitter. It short the race game stream and spread the news and donate to some It is time to throw it up to the front and start off ADQ 2017. But before we do that, just remember that Paper Mario, the 1,000-year door, is the Dark Souls of millennials. Just keep that in mind. All right. Oh, I got another one. Okay. 3. Dark Souls.
Yeah, I mean, I'll descend onto the beach.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, and now speaking on behalf of ADQ 2017, Cool Matty.
Yeah, well, it seems like maybe there's elements that would imply it's MMO, like, you know, you're going, exploring the sea, going to islands, making camp, collecting treasure, collecting kind of resources. And it seems like on the ship that people have very specific goals as well within the crew.
Sorry, I was so busy admiring my spin block. So, thanks to guys, to everyone that coming out here. We got a beautiful crowd out here tonight, and yes, sir. And I'm really looking forward to this event. We got a lot of people who really helped to get us here, and we got a lot of people helping us out. Of course, we got the Yeti, we got the Shooter already going. We got Honeywell, Corona GG, MacFest, Tokyo Tech, Pinball done quick. Yeah, they got the different World Night Games is out here with equipment.
Some of my
Do
favourite Easter
anything
eggs in
here.
the trailer.
Stand by it, and Bankai Namco,
Greg
and
Mails,
we got
who's been
Bandit for the layout. And then, of course, we would train here live without Twitch. So, thanks to them. And, of course, all this is for the Prevention Cancer Foundation. So I'd like to introduce Jan Brush, the head of
we are thrilled to be part of this again this year. You guys do an amazing job. And I just want to let you know that your money is being used not only nationally, but internationally. This past year, we started funding international grants technology transfer. The very first one, the guy came back and said, what a great opportunity for them. They learned of 2 new biomarkers that they didn't know about, that in fact will help them detect 25 to 30% more cancers that they were actually missing.
So, I like the look of this, that you can see
you are safe saving lives around the world, and I want you to know that every minute that you're here, know that you're really making a difference. One last thing, this morning I just was sent an article that over the last 2 decades, the Foundation just celebrated their 30th anniversary of trying to bring prevention, early detection, and knowledge to
They're obviously hinting at some sort of
cancer
ship
rates
versus
have
ship
declined
where everybody's manning at different stations.
So, thank you for everything that you do. You're saving lives.
All right, thank you very much, Jen. And so we're about ready to go off here, so I'm going to kick it back to the one and only DS Dad, if you want to give us in.
Like that sort of
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time, once again, for awesome games done quick. This is AGDQ 2017. I'm your host, DS Dad. We have an awesome lineup of games for you this year, and an even more awesome lineup of gamers to play them quickly for your delight. Coming up first, Ion Gravere, playing Ape Escape 2. Ion, are you ready? Yes, except we can't hear you. Ion, someday we can hear you. Are you ready? Yes. Audience, are you ready? Then let's count him down together. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey y'all, welcome to Ape Escape 2. This is a wonderful world.
What's up, guys? This is Justin. I'm here with Daniel. We're at E3 2015, and I'm extremely excited.
I escaped from the zoo because this dude we're playing as is kind of dumb. And instead of sending their fresh pants to them because the zoo doesn't know how to wash them properly,
collection, but
he
then
sent
went
them
straight
these
into this,
helmets to
which
make
is
them smarter instead. It's kind of like the first game, except worse.
Kind of dead, or maybe that's a little mean.
There's
But,
that.
you know, honestly,
Liberty.
what
I
I'm
think it's
getting
pretty
at
good.
is that, you know, Rare is no longer relegated to just making, you know,
So the goal of it is just catch all the monkeys. You don't have to get every single one, just a certain amount of ones. But we get most of them anyway. For using the boat to get up here instead of just jumping up from the side. That was a little homage to him.
So far is that it seems like different players have very, very different nipples on the ship. We're seeing one person steering the ship, someone else in sales, someone else presumably
funny little thing. The net just doesn't really care where you're swinging it as long as it makes contact with a monkey. That's fine. And there was one above the bridge, and there we go. Dunked on him
as well. There's kind of a smoothness to it.
Absolutely, I agree. You know, they're not going for
that happens a couple of times, but that's probably the most silly
this is
one.
One of my favorite Easter eggs in the trailer.
Because you don't see the guy at all.
Mails,
did I really catch a monkey or did I fake you out?
Greg
I don't
Mails,
know.
who's been at Rare for like 20
You'll
odd
never
years.
find out.
He was the creative director on Donkey Kong Country and Banjo, so maybe he's overseeing this game.
I wonder if that 89.
No, real quick, can I get some birthday shouts to my boy up here, Afro? It's his 12th birthday show.
Oh, nice.
Round of applause for that.
Either way, this is the year, you know.
Happy birthday, Peter Afro. My favorite young speedrunner.
Nice little detail, right? You can see. Well, let's let it play through once, and then we'll rewind.
Yeah. We finally get to go fast. I know a lot of y'all were looking forward to that.
Looks like maybe this
now we get the hoop, and I have to spin the stick the entire game now, basically, to keep going.
I accidentally skipped there. Yeah. I think you're exactly right. It's like it seems like you know, you hit this treasure chest.
So you just want to fixate on my right thumb. Feel free to do that.
Brought these skeletons out against you.
See, I
should probably mention the differences between the monkeys, because like they're color coded basically. Like
or if there's multiple crews,
the light blue ones or whatever are really scared, like that one.
Kind of infiltrate.
And this one too.
Yeah, I mean absolutely. This is
the like dark blue ones are super fast. There's one of those over here, but he's so fast he's not actually on the screen right now. He's somewhere else, so I'm gonna have to come back for him later.
I remember you said all the monkeys. Can you tell us what
don't know if this is just multiplayer, if it is an MMO.
To be honest, most of the monkey names in this game are really tame. They're just